What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another YouTube video. I am at 289 subscribers. Thank you so much for just sticking around and enjoying the content that I create. Every subscriber really means a lot to me. So with that being said, make sure to subscribe down below. Make sure to also like this video. It helps me get to new viewers. And also comment down below what you think about today's topic, which is the lawnmowers and all the lawn care products. All of the gas ones are now moving to electric by 2024. So with this being said, they have some interesting statistics behind it. And it's very interesting to see the actual statistics that they're being shown, comparing the lawnmower use to like a car, and how 1 hour of lawnmower use is actually equivalent to driving 300 miles from LA to Vegas. And they use a 2011 Toyota Camry to show the efficiency. And I think that gets probably around 25 miles per gallon or something like that. That's a lot of gas being used, especially for equivalent being 1 hour lawnmower use. So with this being said, I don't know, I like the electric lawnmowers and all that other stuff. I think there's no real use for the gas anymore. And I think that this should have already been implemented, and it probably would have been one of the easier things to implement rather than, you know, doing the cars by 2030. I think that's a big jump over 6 years, but I think that they're moving in the right direction with this lawnmower use, considering that the 1 hour of the leaf blower use is equivalent to driving 1,100 miles from LA to Denver, and considering that it's only 1 hour when the drive would take you several hours. So with this being said, the actual law name is AB 1346, and it requires the state board to adopt the cost-effective and technology feasible regulations to prohibit engine exhaust and evaporative emissions. So I guess you could kind of simulate it to smog on a car. Before smog was really around, the cars were very pollutive, and they caused a lot of pollution. But after that, they kind of become healthier. They're still emitting stuff, but they're becoming healthier. Same with electric stuff. I mean, when you're charging the batteries or when you're getting batteries made, they still hurt the environment, but they're hurting the environment less. So with this being said, I mean, I'm all for the change, because when I go across and I, go in front of a lawnmower, I hate the smell of the gas. I mean, it's terrible. And I think that electric stuff will actually be a lot nicer. So with this being said, it won't happen until January 1st, 2024. It could change depending on what the board says about it, whether or not they can actually meet that target goal. But they kind of want to take into consideration how off-road vehicles, like off-road equipment and stuff like that with zero emissions, will actually affect it, and if it's actually feasible to do, because they're shifting a ton of outdoor vehicles to electric power instead of gas. So it's going to be very interesting to see what that change will do, and if they'll actually do it by 2024, or maybe they'll go to 2030 just like all the other cars. Which would be quite weird, because you're first starting at like lawn care equipment and then you're going to like big giant cars. You would expect that they would already have this done by now. This being said, it's a SOAR law, S-O-R-E, and it will not affect the sale of most of the gas powered like recreational vehicles. So you have your ATVs and stuff like that. So SOAR technically stands for Spark Ignition Engines Rated at or below 19 kilowatts, or that's pretty much 25 horsepower, the equivalent to 25 horsepower. If you know a thing or two about off-road equipment, a lot of them have more than 25 horsepower. With this being said, we'll see actually how this, plays out. There'll be electric ATVs and dirt bikes and all that stuff, so I'm kind of curious to see what manufacturers will come up with now that they have this deadline of 2024. Again, it's not really a hard deadline because the board can just push it, but we'll have to see later on what happens with this. I'll update you if I find any cool off-road recreational vehicles that are fully electric, just because I think that's cool you know, you're going from lawn care equipment to like the off-road vehicles, and it's really pushing a step in the right direction, I think. And the only electric off-road vehicle that I've seen is the Extreme E Race Series. So I don't know if you're familiar with GTA, but there's a car called the Coil Brawler. I don't know exactly what it's called in real life, but they use kind of those similar cars. I'll throw up a picture here, and those cars are pretty cool, but I think those are the only fully electric cars that I know of that are actually recreational. So I have to see what other recreational vehicles there are in the future. Anyways, that is the end of today's video. I just wanted to update you on this. You know, if you have a lot of lawn care equipment that is gas, start switching it to electric, because they're going to be on you about that. Also, if you have those gas-powered motorcycles or ATVs, just kind of slowly shift them over, slowly build up your budget to afford a electric one when they actually come out. Again, this deadline is not set, so don't go spending all your money right now on a new electric everything, but just keep in mind that it is at 2024 January 1st, so I have to see if that deadline actually gets pushed, but for now that is the correct deadline. Anyways, make sure to subscribe down below, helps me out a lot. I'm on the road to 300. I think I'll get there maybe within a week or two. We'll have to see, but my goal is 1,000, maybe by the end of next year. We'll probably shoot for that end of next year. Yeah, make sure to comment down below what you think about this. If you're excited for all the electric vehicles coming out, if you're excited about the electric equipment, the lawn care equipment, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Or if you want to say hi to me, shoot that down in the comments too. I'll reply to your comment. I reply to every single comment because I'm such a good YouTuber.